Okay, now today I'm going to be looking at some Capcom games. Quick heads up, doorbell might ring. I'm actually waiting for the postman to turn up to deliver some new bits for my new Raspberry Pi build, but if it does, you'll have to excuse me. Okay, so Capcom arcade games are, generally speaking, or were generally speaking in the 90s, the apex of Capcom's arcades. And here's the thing, if you want to play a Capcom arcade game in 2018, you can buy any system, because chances are Capcom have put out a version of that game on that system, regardless of what it is. Capcom, Namco, all of these companies, they love putting out their games again and again and again. Like Sega. Sega just released another Mega Drive compilation. Like, you can play Sonic the Hedgehog anywhere. So, when you look at arcade games from Capcom, there are some that appear everywhere. One of those is Final Fight, which came out in 1989. Let's have a quick look. So, Final Fight. Where are we? Is Final Fight even on here? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, there's one place you can't fight. Right, so Final Fight. Final Fight came out in, where is it? 1989. There you go. And it's everywhere. If you want to play Final Fight in 2018, you can play it anywhere. I've made a quick list, because I was looking at this morning. And the game has been officially released, so not hacked or homebrewed. Officially released over 30 times since it came out in the arcade. And I'm just going to quickly run down some of these, alright? You know, get comfortable. So it came out in the arcades in 1989 and has since been released on the SNES twice. Because obviously at first it was released without Guy and then it was released with Guy in a I think it was like a Blockbuster or some kind of rental system. So you had two versions on the SNES, and of those two versions, each of those had another version, which was the uncensored Japanese version, right? So there are 4 different versions on the SNES. Then there was a version for the Amiga, the Atari ST, Commodore 64, Amstrad CPC, ZX Spectrum, Sharp 68000, the Game Boy Advance, the Wii U, iOS, new 3DS, the PSP, the PS2, the PS3, the Xbox, the original OG Xbox, the Xbox 360, the Sega Mega CD, and Windows PC. And those are just the ones I can find. And these are all officially released versions of Final Fight. Basically put, it's everywhere. So while we've been, working my way through this list, I've found some games that are really good, and some of them I remember playing way back when, that can never be re-released. Like, Capcom cannot put these games out on any collection of its million collections. Here's the new Capcom collection for 360, here's the new Capcom collection for PS2, whatever. These games have never been re-released and can never be re-released because Capcom don't own the license anymore. The first one's going to be fairly obvious, so I'm going to look at that one first. I mean, it's obvious why they couldn't re-release it. The other two, not so much. I mean, one yes, one no. A lot of people haven't heard of these games, but trust me, these are their most critically acclaimed games, and they're the ones that people keep asking for. When are you going to re-release? Can I get a digital virtual console version of this? This will never appear on a virtual console. None of these will, ever, because they just don't have the license. And even though Final Fight had over 30 ports of the same game, of all of these 3 games, only one of them got ported once. And it was to the Mega Drive, and it was kind of rubbish. But we'll show you. So let's go down the list. Let's get started. Okay, first things first. Here it is, look. The Punisher. Now, The Punisher, it says 1994, but officially it came out in 1993 in arcades. This is the only one that was ported, and it received 1 port to the Mega Drive, and it wasn't very good. All of these, again, are based on Final Fight's kind of mechanics and the way, the template laid out by Final Fight. They all seem to kind of copy and not copy, but they all seem to kind of build on that. They've got new mechanics, they've got new, bigger sprites, more people on screen, lots more, not particles, but you know what I mean, lots more, like breaking glass and breaking items and whatnot. So let's have a quick look. And again, as you know, Capcom don't have the license for the Punisher. They don't have, as far as I'm aware, the Marvel license for the Punisher. As far as I'm aware, I don't know who does actually, because I can't remember the Punisher ever appearing in Marvel vs. Capcom, or in Marvel Superheroes, or in Marvel vs. Street Fighter. I could be wrong. Okay, there is no background music here. It's silent. But look at this intro. Oh my god. And remember, this is an arcade, so this was just rolling. And you'll see why it maybe... Look, that again, it was only on screen for a few minutes, but oof. What the hell? Jesus. I mean, this is before you've even started. You can kind of see why the problem was when it was ported to the Mega Drive, it was heavily censored for reasons like that. Oh, what an intro though. There is no music, there's no sound, but alright, let's get into it. Put in a few coins. Alright, so as you can see, you've got a choice. You can have 1 up or 2 up, so you can either be on the left, Punisher, and on the right, Nick Fury. Now, for anyone that's only familiar with the new Marvel, so call it the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Nick Fury might look a little bit different to what you're used to. And I know, Nick Fury is very different. There's one really obvious thing that stands out between Nick Fury, then, and Nick Fury now. It's because he's got hair. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Alright, let's go for it. So you've got jump and punch. There's so much that destructs in this game. It's ridiculous. We're getting money because the Punisher needs some money. Loads of weapons as well. Like, tons of weapons. And you'll see what I mean. There are some pretty awesome weapons. Let's go grab him. So I can do this sort of swing thing. Oh. What's going on back there? The Punisher? You can run, but you can't... Oh, I could do a voice, but you can run, but you can't hide. I'm the Punisher. Right. So, you'll see, major difference between most beat-em-ups. I just pulled out a gun. That actually happens way more than you think. There are whole sections where you've just got straight-up machine guns, and you are just gunning down fools. Right, here we go, look. Oh. Put that gun away, because... I'm not very good. I mean, it's there in the title. I'm going to grab that guy and... Grab a guy and swing him around, because that's dope. Get that... Love doing that! Get him. Get this guy. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Right. Hello, doggy. Okay, the school bus level. I remember this from the Mega Drive. You literally just do... Yep, kick out the window. You're finished now, Bruno. Scully, get him. Driver's like, what is this? I'm not paid enough for this. Oh. There is a roll as well. I can't remember how you do it. Okay. So yeah, I mean, 2 players. The other, oh man, just shivving him in the stomach. Oh my god, dude brings an axe to a bus fight. Let's get that axe. Alright, where's it? Oh no, just a straight up ninja sword. Yeah, there you go. Obviously, Mega Drive version had none of this. It had the weapons, but there was no blood and whatnot. I also do have grenades as well, which I think if you jump in the air and do a special move, you straight up just throw a grenade. So yeah, this game not for kids really, but it's good. And like I say, there was only ever one port, and that was the Mega Drive version. Just hold a man at gunpoint. Yeah, just pick him up. I can actually speed it up as well. That's another thing about these old Capcom games. If you're playing it in the arcade, just hold the button and just whizzes forward. Oh, look at this. Through the drain pipe of the swimming pool. Apparently there was no other way in for a man that has grenades by the ton. And rocket launchers and everything else. Right. Let me try doing the grenade. I think it's this. Yeah. So you straight up just lob a grenade. Right, let's grab the axe, because that's fair. Yeah, grab another grenade. I don't want any of that, I'll leave that for the next guy. Karate man. Boom! Oh man, this game's fun. Right, so these ninja ladies, yeah. Pretty much a staple of Capcom. In fact, you know what? A staple of beat-em-up games from the 90s in general. There was always a lady, she either had a whip or a sword, and 9 times out of 10 they were super tricky. Like, they would dance around you, but like, just appear behind you, generally be an utter nuisance. Chances are, if a girl turns up, usually leather-clad as well, in a beat-em-up game from the 90s, they were about to be trouble. 9 times out of 10 they would just utterly wreck you. Right, guns out, bang, 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 bang. Right, shoot these guys as well, bang, 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 bang. Like I say, at some point you just get rocket launchers and assault rifles and everything else. Obviously I've disarmed them, so now I'm gonna pick up. Yeah, help me. Will do, buddy. Oh, okay, alright. Who's in here? No one. Yep, no problem. This looks like very reminiscent from that turtle stage. I don't know what he is planning. Oh, right, yeah. Fire extinguisher, so it's got fire in it. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. And why these guys are dressed like it's the 1950s. Let's get Stormbreaker. Yes. I don't die so easily. Time for justice. Oh, what the? Bruno? Oh, hello Japan. There is a roll. I can't remember how to roll. I think it's... Is it forward, forward? Forward, forward. Oh, lead pipe. Again, another Capcom staple. Oh man, I took that right to the face. That's my own fault. Oh no. Punisher. Don't do it. I'm okay. Yes! Pop off a few rounds. Just let these guys know what's up. Oh man. Oh my god. Get good. Come on. It has been a while since I played this. Might as well use them. I'm not going to finish the game. There you go. Alright, grenade them. Get this. Hammer. Just undescript hammer. Oh man. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Frank Castle. God. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't. Yes, just punch him right in, or kick him right in the chest. It's a shame they can't bring this stuff to Virtual Console, or you know, whatever, the Xbox Marketplace or whatnot. This is fun. It's got nice big sprites, loads of weapons, tons of enemies. It's pretty good fun. Alright, so the translation, not great. But I mean, it's really cool to play this. It's got that kind of really nice feel that you got from games like Final Fight. Punch, just shoot these guys in the face. Yep, shoot the car, shoot it. Oh my life! Well, that's straight out of Terminator 2, isn't it? Goodness me. That's terrifying. And I did that. That was my doing. He was the driver. He wasn't a gangster. He was the driver. That's how you do a roll. Okay. Yep, now straight I've got an Uzi. Yep. Alright. When the Uzi runs out, just shank a full. Just blow him up. This is great. It's so bananas. Yep. Yep. It's like, it's I don't know, it feels better than Streets of Rage as well. It just has there's a different feeling to it. Like, Streets of Rage, for as good as it is, feels a bit, it can feel a little bit, I don't know, what's the word? Yeah, just straight up shoot them all. I'm not actually aiming the gun. There is a kind of this little red reticle that goes all over the place. That kind of lets you know roughly where you're aiming. I want that guy's machine gun. There it is. Alright, so now I've just got a big machine gun. I know there's health in here. Brah, brah. And it's got like the kablamos on the screen as well. Oh, I know. Yep, so I've just, why not? Oh, brought that to a knife fight. Okay, well, I think I'm going to call this one here. This is an awesome... Oh, these guys again. Oh, yeah, and then robots turn up. Robot men. Yeah, that game is... This game's super good. No! No! Frank! Frank! Get up! Get up! No! 15th. Oh, by the way, the leaderboard goes to 50 on this one, I think. It goes far. Is there an end? Does he flatline? Yeah, there you go. That game is great. That game is a lot of fun, and I would heavily recommend it. And the only way you can get it is through emulation. You can't buy that. I mean, unless you can find a copy of the Mega Drive version, there is no other way of playing that game. You have to emulate it. The next one, again, where are we? That came out in 1990. This one's 1994. Alien vs Predator, which I always thought was based on the, I think it was Dark Horse comic book series, which I remember reading in secondary school, and it was hard to find as well. Like, everywhere we went to, it was usually sold out. We had to go and we had to hunt fairly far to find the individual. I know the graphic novel was a little bit easier to find when it first came out, like when it first came out. But it was cool. It was way before the movies, way before everything else. Like, it was just a pipe dream at that point. There were no toy lines or anything like that. It was just a comic book. And this is kind of based on the comic, I think, but they added characters. Like, the reason that Final Fight got ported so many times is because it was a Capcom game, and I think this has got elements that Capcom added to it. But for most of it, I think it's based on the again, Dark Horse comic book. This is another awesome game, a fantastic game. Again, involving weapons and building slightly more on the Punisher game, and which built slightly more on Final Fight. Like, these games are so good. And again, has never been re-released, has never been ported. I mean, there is a version on the SNES, I believe, but it's not. I don't think it's the same. I've never played it, but I don't remember seeing this anywhere. You'll never see it re-released anywhere. And even if the SNES version is exactly the same as this, they can't put that on anything because, again, Capcom don't own the Alien vs Predator license. I believe that's owned by Sega right now, because I know Sega obviously put out the Alien Isolation, and I believe Monolith put out the last Alien vs Predator game, and as we all know, Gearbox did Colonial Marines. Oh boy. Yes, you scumbags! You can tell where the Japanese and Capcom specifically influence came from. It's these two. So essentially you have two Earthbound, I think they're bounty hunters, but I'm not sure, who are dealing with an alien infestation on Earth, and then the Predators come. And you would think that the Predators would just murder all the humans, but no. The Predators and the humans working together. Now this one I remember playing in the arcades a lot, and it is one of Capcom's most critically acclaimed games. It's so good. And again, it's not one of those things that you'll get to play on your, you know, virtual console or your... Oh, here we go. Oh, we're just doing this again. Select your player. So who should we be? I'm going to be her, but you can be the Predators, or you can be the humans. I'm going to be the humans. She's not good on power, apparently, but look how big these sprites are. Right. Oh, also, this is a four-button game. So we have a melee button. We have a firearms button, a special button, and a jump button. So we've got jump, melee, obviously. Let me just clear these guys out. There's so many on screen. Look at this. This is unheard of. This is why I reckon it would be so hard to pull to other. Let's just get them. Right. There we go. Right. Pick up the super ammo. Right, you've got a super magazine. It's time to shoot them down. Oh. Well, obviously I picked it up just before the end. Also, unlike most Capcom beat-em-ups at the time, this game goes on forever. It really does just go on and on for absolute ever. Right, my power bullets are now run out. Alright, let's get that lovely ham. I'm assuming it's a ham. There you go. Oops. That was not good. Alright. Oh, and you can lose your weapons as well. If you get hit, your weapon goes flying out. You have to pick that up, a bit like Vega in Street Fighter. Alright, let's go. Ah! Come on, you can do it. Yes. Oh my god. Stop. Yeah, this game takes you all over the place. It takes you from Earth to weird, obviously Geiger-inspired levels. And it's just so cool. Again, everyone's banging on about getting this re-released. Please re-release this, please re-release. No, not going to happen. And again, even though you've got 4 characters, it's only 3 characters selectable at once, so you can only have 3 players at the same time, even though there are 4 characters. The last game, Nick Fury, Punisher, 2 characters on the same time, and that would kind of work well. But this, no. I'm assuming that guy was based on Arnie. Her, I don't know. I know this character, Kurosawa, appears in other Capcom properties. There's like background. Oh, here we go. I don't know why an alien would have this on them, but I'm going to use it. Oh, rocket launchers. There are so many weapons in this game as well. They're like, here we go. Now I've got super. Oh. Just hold down the fire button, because why not? I've got super ammo. Yep, gems, and there we go. All right. It gets a bit much when there's a lot on screen and the face huggers start showing up. Just murderize them. What's demonstration? Oh, here we go. Demonstration basically means cutscene. And again, you can fast forward it. Let's do some do some... Oh! Do some work. There are some other moves as well, right? So you can combine moves. So you can do like little slides and hops and everything else. Like if you do like, I think it's like forward jump or forward thing. You do these kind of like little weird. Oh, that thing looks bad. You can do like little like maneuvers with the sword and little maneuvers with the like with yourself as well. You can do like little slides and jump. Oh god, little jumps and stuff. Man, this guy is. And again, like nice colours as well. I know it's fairly muted at the minute, but it does. You do start getting some really nice colours through. Oh, nice. And it sticks fairly close to the lore as well. Like I remember the comic book being, oh god, awesome. That graphic novel got, again, super highly acclaimed. Oh man. Do I get another character? Right. Get up. Right, so who should I be? I'm going to be one of the predators. I'm going to be... No, I'll be the grey predator. Right. Slightly different controls for each. Let's get that. So now I can just go... Brah! This. So again, slightly different controls. So you still got your jump, and you've still got your... So in this case, spear. But there are other weapons that you can use. Do that. There you go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh no. This is where it starts there. It starts taking a little bit of artistic license with it. Once they start taking a little bit of artistic license. Overheat. So my gun is overheated, I can't use it yet. It's not like you have to reload like the other gun. Every weapon in this game essentially is a little bit different. So now I've obviously lost my spear down. Oh, I'll put it back. You lose your spear, use your arm claws. Or your wrist claws. Let's get that. Overheat, yeah. What was the one where you jump and... Yes! That's it. How do you do that? Is it forward and... I know it's forward and something. Yeah, so one of them is obviously a grab button. Oh no! Oh no! So I'll continue once more. I'm not very good at this, as you probably tell me. It's in the title. Let's go down here. We've got this. So what one have you got? You've got this. Let's just shoot the hell out of it. Sprites are nice and big. There's a lot going on the screen. Love it. And again, this wasn't that far after Aliens, at least Alien 3 and Predator 2. And seeing this in the arcade, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. You know, considering this was, what, 1994? Alright, then you have your obligatory, we're on a move. Look at how much stuff is moving on screen. This is so cool. Right. Just use my little eye laser. Just look at this. Imagine this with 3 people. It's awesome. Oh, I'm doing too much there. Nah, that's why you need 3 people. Also, stock sound effects, which I quite like, because it's the same as the I think it's shotgun and chain gunners from Doom. Winner! I think the translation in this is pretty good as well. I don't think it's like the Punisher. The Punisher, some of it's like, the honour of hunting the Queen. Did it say the Queen Mother? Okay, so now I've got the disc. Oh, had the disc. Again, it's all there. It's all there. Like anything that's in the movies or the extended, universe, it's all there. They've taken license, obviously, but I mean, it's not like you can say, well, they weren't trying, or the aliens don't look good, or the predators don't look good. Like, it's all there. Oh man, I want to do that. There you go. Ooh, there's the assault rifle. Oh no, the flamethrower. Ripley's flamethrower. Look, there's a guy strung up. Ah, chest bursters. No. Don't worry. This must be their central food storage. Oh, bad times. Bad times. That's it. Get rid of these guys. Get that. There you go. Oh, grenades. Oh, now we've got zombies. Which I don't remember. Yeah, it's exactly like the canon. Yeah, zombies turn up. Like I said, license. That's cool though. The chestburster comes out of the zombie and tries to eat you while it's still inside them. That's pretty awesome. That zombie's got the pulse rifle. And it's even got the sound effects. I think this game might be closer to Aliens canon than Colonial Marines. Oh man, I overheated my gun. Textbook error. Okay, so I think we're good here. This is an awesome game, and it's a shame that we'll never get to play it. I mean, unless you've got a Raspberry Pi or any of the million emulators going that'll feed off an SD card, so you can put the arcade ROM on there. It's a shame. It really is a shame that we'll never, ever, ever get to play it. Okay, the last and most forgotten of the three highly acclaimed, critically loved, and never going to be re-released games from Capcom is this one. And this is the weirdest one. It's called Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, which again, not many people are going to remember. The people that do remember it are really going to, sing its praises because, oh my god, this game is phenomenal. Like, really phenomenal. But not that many people remember it. And it was huge in the arcades. Had a sequel, which I'll get to in a minute. But this game is awesome. Again, built on the foundations that Final Fight laid out. It came out I think it came out after the Punisher. So it built on the Punisher, but it came out before Alien vs Predator. So it hasn't got like the 4 buttons. It hasn't got a grapple button or the thing. I think it's just jump and shoot, like the Punisher. But has all the weapons, so it has loads of weapons, because that was kind of... The Punisher had a few weapons, like occasionally you'll pull out a pistol, occasionally you'll get on a rifle. This is different. This is just weapons for days. Hundreds of them. Guns, bats, knives, the lot. So, like Capcom doesn't have the Punisher license, and like Capcom doesn't have the Aliens and Predator license, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs kind of different. So, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, you think, well, they don't have the Cadillac license. Which, again, they don't. But also, this game was based on a comic book called Xenozoic Tales, which I've never read. It says based upon the comic Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. It's actually based upon Xenozoic Tales, which I think is Japanese, but I'm not sure. And then there was a Saturday morning cartoon, which I think this is then based on. So it goes comic book, Saturday morning cartoon, then this. And again, it's so much fun, but you'll never play it. Like, unless you've got a way to emulate it, you can't play this game. If you could give money to play this game, you could. Think of every single time one of those Capcom Generations, Capcom Collections, Capcom re-releases, Capcom, even when they did that one where you buy it piecemeal on the 360. This was never in it. Neither was the Punisher, neither was Alien vs Predator, because they just don't own it. One thing I will say about this game, even though it's called Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, Cadillacs feature in it once. So, I mean, there are obviously lots of dinosaurs. Not that many Cadillacs. There is one Cadillac level, and the Cadillac appears at the beginning and the end. That's it. All of those weapons on the screen, like the rifles, the Uzi, everything else, you can use all of those. That's to be used. All right, let's put in some credits. Okay, so I am going to be Hannah. Hannah is fast, and she's got the least annoying voice, and you'll see what I mean. And again, 4 players, but you can only pick 3 of them. And again, it can be whizzed. We are tired of you interfering with our business. My men will teach you a lesson. I said least annoying, not annoying. Alright, so you've got punch, and you've got jump. That's it. Typical Final Fight stuff. But you can run and do this knee. Now, when you do the knee, it's a multiple hit knee. Look at that. Standard Final Fight. Do 1 level, smash door. Right, in the building. Oh, the translations in this, real bad. She says that every time you pick up food, which is a lot. Right, I'm just gonna gun this guy down who wasn't doing anything. Hopefully that was a bad guy. Oh, apparently he was a bad guy. Right, and I've got, you see, you got my bullets down the bottom right hand side? You get so many bullets. Alright, let's get this guy. Oh. Pow, 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 pow. But the knee, by far, best weapon. Also, when a gun is empty, it stays on the floor. Because you can literally pick up the gun and smash someone in the face with it. Or lob it across the screen. It's great. So I just pick it up, throw it at him. Oh, what? How did this taste? Was it... It was delicious. Good. Right, okay. Alright. Oh, grenades. They're also super handy. Hey, creep. Good. I mean, you can tell it's based on a comic or a cartoon by just how good those little character, what do you call them, portraits are. I've played this game a lot. I don't know whether the dinosaurs are actually for or against us. It seems like they're under the mind control. I know at the end they are, but I'm not quite sure how it works. Again, having never seen the TV show and never reading the comic, I could not tell you. Come on. Oh. Just gonna smack him up. Oh. There we go. Just lob the boss. She does literally just grab a guy and slap him across the face like... Oh. I'll try and do it. Ah, come here. Where is it? Smack, smack, smack. I love that. Right, oh, and bosses occasionally will just whip out a pistol. And, yep, there you go. Come on. Let's get some Cadillacs in this Cadillacs and dinosaurs. Again, no Cadillacs. Post-apocalyptic world. That's the same issue I've got with Mad Max. You know, it's a post-apocalyptic world. Where are you getting all your petrol from? I mean, I know they're delicious. Good. Just lob the boss. The one thing I do like about this game is when you die and put in a new credit, it spawns you with a bazooka with 4 rockets in it. Every time you die, you come down in a hail of rockets. But when you die and have to put in more money, it actually gives you a bazooka with 4 rockets in it. What a wimp! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that portrait at the top. That obviously had like a comic book artist on it. City in the sea. In the sea. Not by the sea. In the sea. The butcher is hunting in the northern woods. Don't mess with him. That guy is really nuts. Okay, Swamp Forest. There's the Cadillac. Got guns on the front. Are we going to use it? No, mate. Just get that. It's delicious. Get the Uzi. Just mowing falls down. Oh. Right, let that dinosaur sleep. Don't wake that dinosaur up. Don't wake that dinosaur up. We've all seen Jurassic World. We know how that goes. Right. I'm going to get that Uzi. Throw it at that guy. Oh, man. Oh, right. So now he's woken up the dinosaur. And that didn't pay off, did it? Just punch that knife. Just stab the dinosaur. That's it. Don't wake up a dinosaur because it will eat you, you know, head first. It will bite you in the head. Everyone knows that. Come on, lads. Right, these rifles are actually kind of useful. If you can get one off these guys, they're actually super useful. Because they are quite powerful. Oh! See, I saw him coming, I just didn't have the time. Oh, there's something there. Grenade. That'll work. Have that. Oh, also, again, even if this did come out on home consoles, it would be heavily censored. If you throw a grenade at anyone who isn't a boss, like any of the low-level characters, they just explode into just lumps of meat and flesh. I'll see if I can do it on these guys. Hang on. I've got a grenade here. Can I just blow that? Yeah, look, there you go. Just straight into lumps of flesh. Brilliant. There is no way that this would come out uncensored on any home console. It would be like the Punisher. Okay, let's just get to level 3. Come on. Now I've beat Lashed. There is a story in this game, but it's, you know, it's a Capcom beat-em-up story, which means it's utterly pointless, essentially. Come on, diagonal. Come on. There's a gun in here. I know there's a pistol in one of these. Oh, dynamite. That'll be handy for doing things like this. Grab that pistol. So many bullets. Look how many bullets I got. Oh no, what's he doing? Oh, gross. This time you've gone too far. I'm assuming he said F you, but I'm not sure. Alright, so. Nah, mate. Alright, so now I'm going to grab his sword. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was poor. Right, slice him. Oh, man. Right, so I think I'm dead now. Yeah. So, put in another credit. That happens, and then you get to pick your person. I'm going to be Mustafa, because he's absolutely awesome as well. He's going to come down in a hail of grenades with an RPG. It's just... I kind of feel sorry for the bad guys, because you're so armed. Alright, now this guy's actually really fast. If you do a flying kick, he just does this mad drop kick. They've all got different, not only different animations, but different... Oh, this guy. Come on, there you go. Chop him in half. Chop him. Come on. Oh man, these guys, they do that classic beat-em-up thing of attacking you from off-screen. Like, they'll just come in flying from the left or flying from the right, and then you're just done for. Doof, 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 doof. Right, no bazooka that time. Right, where's that? I like this guy as well, because when you do that that flying move, he just goes, "Get off me!" This dude's actually rad. I'm sure in the cartoon he was pretty... That is pretty annoying. Right, gotta jump. There we go. Oh my god! You instantly went for a throw. I didn't want to throw. Go. Jump. He's picked up both of his knives. This is bad. Hell yeah. Jump. Oh, there is a lot going on screen. A lot going on screen. Just pick up the knife. That's the move right there. Oh man, I got tagged in the air. Standard difficulty curve. Yeah, I'm going to pick him again. I wasn't here for too long. Alright. Just gibs everywhere. Gibs, jibs, whatever you want to say. Get off me. Slash. Nah, mate. It's a lot easier to manage when there's less people on screen. And that's a given. Get up! There you go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this game is awesome. This game is absolutely awesome. Again, 4 characters. You can only have 3 people on screen at once, but with 3 people on screen, with guns firing and enemies everywhere, I'm completely outnumbered at the minute. Like, absolutely outnumbered. But, yeah, with 3 people, it's just the right number of enemies on screen to characters that you can play with. You don't feel outnumbered, and it doesn't feel too easy either. Alright, now this is a weird level. This is the only time where you get to use the Cadillac. Alright, so I'm going to take these guys out, and then I find this thing on the floor. Pick up that. Cadillac jumps up. Take the car. It would be safer. Right? So now I'm driving the Cadillac. Just mow him falls down. The car does have a life bar. Yeah. Why not? Just... Right, when you do get to the boss of this level, you can either take him out with the car, or just ditch the car and do it on this guy. Right, he's now throwing grenades. This is utterly impossible to finish in the car. I've tried, and I just can't do it. If I could do this now, it'd be amazing. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have to... Yep, there you go, on foot. This guy as well. Utter. Oh, he's a bad guy. No, there we go. Right, let's get that Uzi. yeah. Those were the traits of a 90s beat 'em up game. Where it's like, we need to make it feel like you're doing the business, but at the same time we want your money. So there will be ones where shotgun, nice. There will be times where you just can't do anything, and that's not your fault. That's just because that's the way it is. Shot him with the shotgun. Shotgun's pretty dope. And there's the rifle. Can I get the rifle before the... I need to get the rifle before the level ends. Can I get the rifle now? No. It's such a shame that this game will never be re-released, and has never been re-released. Like, think of all the collections that Capcom have put out. Such a shame. And think about how many versions of Son we have got. Or how many versions of Ghouls and Ghosts we've got. Ghouls and Ghosts is an alright game, but you can play Ghouls and Ghosts anywhere. Absolutely anywhere. And these guys couldn't hold on to the Cadillacs and Dinosaurs license? Like, really? Just throw a rock. Why not? Lob a rock in his face. Let's get that shotgun. Boof! Boof! It's not even nearly fair. Bosh! Bosh! And you. And you. Pick it up. Oh, just throw it behind him. Right, why not? Get off of me! You know what? This game is great. This game is great. You should play this game. You should go and download this game, and you should play this game. Find 2 mates, play it with them. And while you're at it, play Alien vs Predator. Get a couple of mates. Play Alien vs Predator. And get a couple of mates. Or get a mate and play The Punisher. Because it's great. These games are a ton of fun. Yeah, they're not fair. Yeah, you're going to get killed by guys off screen. Like, you'll be by the edge of the screen and a fist will come in and kill you. Yes, that's going to happen. Yes, one of the NPCs will walk up and punch a dinosaur. The dinosaur will then kill everybody. Yes, that's going to happen. Yes, you're going to get in the Cadillac and then 30 seconds later it's going to be blown up. That happens, but they wanted your money. But they're fun. Like, these are really fun games. 3 excellent games. And you can't go, oh, I own a 360, I'll just download it. Or I own the Wii U, or even iOS, I'll just download it for iOS. Can't do it. Because there isn't one. And even if you do get, like, the ports of Alien vs Predator on the... I think there was one on the Super Nintendo, I'm not sure. And the Mega Drive version of Punisher, they're just not the same. They're heavily censored. Like, really heavily censored. Obviously, because look at the Punisher. I mean, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs blowing up people with an RPGs. You can't get away with that in the 90s at home. on a Mega Drive or a Super Nintendo, that would not fly. I mean, Mortal Kombat, think about what that did. When I said that Cadillacs and Dinosaurs had a sequel, it does, and it's available at home. And I have a copy of it. And boy, is it something else. I'm going to end right now by looking at Cadillacs and Dinosaurs 2 for the Mega CD. And you will be surprised, I think, at the direction they took, but also remembering what came out on the Mega CD, probably not. Is Cadillacs and Dinosaurs on here? Oh, don't tell me I didn't put it on here. Did I not? Oh, well, I'll have to look at that another time. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs on the Mega CD. Ooh, something else. It's a, yeah, it's an interesting one. I think I'll leave that. All I will say is that it's a game that has Cadillac, so it's a game that features a car in the title, and it's a game built by, I think it was called Rocket Industries or Spaceship Industries or something like that. That was the company that made it. So you think, okay, cars and rocket ships. I wonder who could have worked on that game. Yeah, your boy Elon Musk worked on that game. And it is something else, I tell ya. It is. Oh, it's a stinker. Alright, I'm going to leave that there. Maybe look at Cadillacs and Dinosaurs another time. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs 2 another time. But, Elon. He wasn't always the kind of the golden child that he appears to be at the moment. He had some rough ones out there. That's one of them. Alright then, I'll see you later. Peace.